There was a girl who was very afraid of dying. Whenever she thought about death, she became so frightened that she even fainted several times. And she wasn't only afraid for herself. She feared for her mom and dad, her little brother, and especially for her grandmother, since her grandmother was elderly and would likely pass away first. Her mom often had to reassure her that they would all live for a very long time. In 1 year, there are 365 days. Each day has 24 hours. Each hour has 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. How much does that make in total? Her mother would ask, but the girl couldn't count that high. You see, her mom would say, "That's a lot. We will live for a very long time." And very long means we won't die almost ever. The girl would calm down, but not for long. One day, when the girl returned home from school, she found an unfamiliar boy waiting for her near the house. He was younger than her, but he had tired adult eyes and gray hair. "So, you're afraid of death?" the boy said. He didn't ask, he stated it in a way that made it clear he knew everything. The girl nodded. "Would you like me to teach you how to escape death?" the boy asked. "Can you really do that?" the girl asked in surprise. Her mom had never told her about this. "Look at me," the boy said. "I've been escaping death for over 100 years already, and I can escape for 10 times longer. In 1 year, there are 365 days. Each day has 24 hours. Each hour has 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. The girl continued. "That's a lot, I know." The boy nodded. "But for this, you'll have to give me the life of someone in your family." The boy continued, "Like your brother." The girl shook her head. She feared for her brother's life as much as her own. The boy looked at her with his mature gaze and understood that the girl wouldn't give anyone to him. "All right," he agreed. "Watch." He approached her and extended his palm. On his palm lay 3 shoelaces. The boy started braiding them together, not into an ordinary braid, but a more complex one. The girl carefully remembered everything. "What did you do?" she asked when the boy finished braiding. "If you braid your hair like this," the boy said, "you'll make a strong thread that death's scissors won't be able to cut. You know, people die when death cuts their life thread." The girl nodded. She had read about it in a book about ancient Greek heroes. "When death can't take your life, she get very angry, but you'll have time to escape. And remember, when death can't take you, she take others who are near you. And one more thing, you have to braid it at night, when death can't see, or she command cut the thread before you finish. Can I braid the life thread for other people?" The boy shrugged, but then he said, "Everything has its price." But the girl wasn't listening to him anymore. That night, the girl got up, braided her hair into the complex pattern the boy had shown her. Then she did the same for her brother, her mom, her dad, and her grandmother. Only after that did she fall asleep. But in the morning, when she woke up, she found that she had braided a strong chain, one end woven into her hair, while the other stretched far into the distance and disappeared deep underground, where the terrifying roar of an unknown creature could be heard. Similar chains extended from her grandmother, father, mother, and brother. "What have you done?" her grandmother said. "I wanted to save you from death," the girl cried. "But death saves us from an even worse fate," her mother said. And then something found them. It forcefully pulled the chains and dragged them towards itself.